Hello, my name is Chilumber Washington for Austin.com. I'm here with Jeff Johnson, otherwise known as the Shade Moonbeam. Hello, Shade. What's up?
How y'all doing?
The Shade Moonbeam.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
What's happening?
So, who are you? Scrap yourself, man.
My name is Dashade Moonbeam, or Jeff Johnson. My name is Jeff Johnson, aka Dashade Moonbeam. I am a Austin-based poet, MC, cinematographer, and producer of stage and film.
Okay. How long have you been doing this? Let's back up for a sec. When I say how long you've been doing this, which part?
Yeah, exactly. That's a very layered question.
Yeah. Start from the beginning.
Well, I picked up a pen and started writing poems at 7.
Mm-hmm.
I am 36 now.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. A long time, over 20 years of just crafting and trying to find my way and trying to make the art that is therapeutic to me accessible to other people and also profitable for myself and those involved.
Okay. Now, recently, musically, you said you've made a change.
Mm-hmm.
What is that change?
I've decided that I'm not going to pursue the traditional route with distributing my music.
Okay.
When people look at digital, we think MP3s, we think, wave files, depending on if you're an audio geek or not.
Right.
But I think there's something to be said about the visual packaged with the music.
Right.
So I've been kind of diving into more experimental visuals along with my music. My music may say one thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean the visual has to take place in the time and space that the song was created. So I'm a Afrofuturist. Basically, I'm a black dude that loves sci-fi. And I'm sick of not seeing people that look like me in the future in cinema.
So hold on. We're going to keep on rolling. But remember to look at me.
Right. I got to be both, right? Because if I'm just here...
Yeah, we'll communicate.
Okay.
Remember. But we're keeping some of the shots because then we're damn good, I know.
Right. Okay.
Okay, back on.
Somewhat of an Afrofuturist. Or,
So is your name actually Andre 3000?
No. I don't know if Andre is as futurist as he likes to claim to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I love sci-fi.
Right.
I love action cinema. And I have a problem with the fact that black people or people of African descent do not make it to the future.
So you're saying that we get wiped out
I mean, I don't know how we get wiped out, but I know in Minority Report there's like 2 people. And then I know in Star Wars, even though that's not necessarily in the future, we can just say it's in a galaxy far, far away.
Right.
So until here recently, there were like, 3 black people in the whole universe? I mean, we got blue elephants. We have, short, hairy people.
Right.
We have tall, hairy people. We have slimy people. We have boogers that can talk and walk and eat stuff.
Tasty.
No black folk. So who's gonna do it? Who's gonna make that happen for us? Well, can't leave it to anybody else to do if you have the means to do it. So you have to do it yourself.
So you're gonna be one that does it.
I'm gonna be one of them. I'm gonna be one of them.
Now, speaking of those people, I believe you have a action crew.
I do have an action crew.
What's the name?
Cry Havoc Action Choreography. Mm-hmm. And we work very closely with faux fighting.
Okay.
Or foo fighting.
Spell that?
FAUX. And that's a choreography initiative headed by Aaron Alexander.
Right.
We work closely with Ballistic Blade Entertainment.
Right.
Which is a crew from the Killeen Harker Heights area,
right.
Texas. And they're doing a lot of crazy content. I mean, they're content creators,
right.
and they're putting it out there. They're doing the work and they're putting it up.
Right.
And then we have I guess a Star Wars based arm called the Chosen Ones. And
y'all freaks.
yes, and that's headed by Cry Havoc member John Sadberry.
Right.
And then we have the Guild of the Silent Sword, which is Damon Stith and Brian Fisher, and it's more medieval African based like weapons.
Okay. So do they stick to a time period, or they?
I believe that they stick in the past whenever we need to do something that's like a little crazy or like modernized. That's usually my hand is in that somewhere.
Right.
But either we're way in the future or we're way in the past.
Right.
So far.
Now, as far as film, what do you want to do with film eventually?
How can I say this without sounding too deep?
You're a deep brother. Go for it.
I mean, art is an opportunity to connect. So if I'm connecting with an individual, if I'm connecting with a target demographic of people, I believe that art is gonna get me there faster than if I throw a mathematical equation at you,
right.
Unless you like that kind of thing.
Right.
But it's a universal language. Like people say, math is a universal language. Well, if I don't know how to do algebra, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Right.
But if I look at a picture and I can see something in it that someone, in the room or on the other side of the planet sees, then that's a bridge that was made.
Right.
That's a connection that was made. So I believe with cinema, it's a medium that people that come from what I come from
right.
aren't necessarily included in that equation and putting it out. So we have to do it ourselves.
So, I know you're also a poet.
Yes.
Okay. Where have you performed at?
Oh man, Vancouver, Chicago, San Francisco. So when I say San Francisco, that's Berkeley, Oakland, San Francisco proper. San Francisco proper, New York, Connecticut.
All over.
Pretty much all over, man.
So sounds like you're nationally known.
Yes.
Okay. So you got your poetry, you got your other writings, you got film, you have
I have to cut that.
What?
The beeping.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Continue.
You got so your poetry, nationally known. You are a hip hop artist. I believe when I did the research, you're also an activist.
Yes.
Okay. What are your chosen things to speak up about?
Anything that is. You asking me activism questions, man.
Damn right.
If
this is the complete interview.
I am a fighter for the people, man. I'm a fighter for good people. I'm not really into politics. I believe that we put too much emphasis on that when it comes down to like bare necessity, bare essential, like none of that political stuff like pans out. When we're talking to each other as human beings, I don't feel like we need the gibberish to communicate that, bipartisan, blah, 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 blah,
right.
blah. We don't need to know all of that. All I need to know is that you're over there trying to live and I'm over here trying to live. Now, if people that look like you are in a position to, benefit from other people that look like them and, move forward, and people that look like myself are not, and things are happening to my people that are not happening to your people, but we should get over certain issues. We don't have the voices to tackle those issues, then we don't have the song that's making the people that can fight for us.
Do you think film's a way to do that?
I do.
So what can we expect from you in the next year, 5, 10 years?
That's a good question, and I'm taking it year by year. What I can say in the very near future is 2 festivals, or at least two large screenings for independent independent urban cinematographers
Right.
and producers in the city of Austin.
Okay. What do you want to see from Austin?
I want Austin to live up to its diversity.
What are you going to give Austin?
I'm gonna give Austin another look, a look at something that they think they've seen through another lens.
All right. Well, that's all I want to talk to you about, Ryan. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Now, this is for the post interview. All right. Right now, this interview is actually being shot by Blizzard Blade Entertainment. That would be Ben and Edwin. We're going to see them afterwards, but know that Ben, myself, The Shade, a whole group of us, all filmmakers, we got some shit for you. You got some shit, brother?
I got some shit, man.
And yo, Edwin, I don't leave me hanging. Shit. Ben, don't leave me hanging. We are basically coming with it. It's not going to be the first or last time you hear this. All right? All right. Peace.
See, it didn't take no hour.
No. No.
Just,
I was waiting for him to be like,